I just loved the sound of Toufic's stuffed zucchinis. And it's really simple. First thing we do is get all of our filling into one bowl. So I've got some mince here. I've got 300 grams of beef mince that goes in. Just break it up with your fingers. 1/4 cup of rice. I'm using basmati rice. 2 teaspoons of dried mint. Really easy to make yourself. Just hang it up and dry it, and it has so much more flavour. 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, pinch of salt, and salt's friend pepper. And then all we do is we get our hands into this and we mix it together until it's really well combined. It doesn't look like much, but it actually goes a long way. Right, that's ready. Now I found these beautiful little zucchinis at the vegetable shop, and I also got this corer, and I'm glad I did because I think it's a little bit tricky to core them out. Start by chopping off the top, and then we're going to hollow it out. So we've got this corer. What we do is we put a little indent. It's a fiddly little start, but it's worth it because it becomes really satisfying. You just move it around in a circular motion and then you pull it out. Oh, there you go. A little bit of zucchini flesh in the middle there. So we're removing all the flesh. And I'm going to save that flesh and put it into the sauce. So the trick is putting it slightly on the angle to get into the fatter part of the zucchini. And that's great, that one's done. And we just stuff the zucchini with this beautiful mince filling. We don't want to pack it down too tight because it will expand when it's cooking. It's looking great. We want to leave about 1 centimetre at the top, just so when it expands, it doesn't fall out. This is such a beautiful mix. You know, they actually call these grey zucchinis, but am I colourblind? Are they grey or are they green? I think they're green. It's a bit like the red onion. It's not red, it's purple. And now to prepare the sauce, we just add a little bit of olive oil to the pot and start with the usual suspects, some onion, a few cloves of garlic, and the zucchini flesh we scooped out before. And then basically we just give that a little stir and we cook that down till it's lovely and soft and a little golden. I think the kids are really going to love this recipe. Apparently Toufic cooks it for them all the time. So hopefully they're not going to be hard judges on my version. I just love the concept of stuffing the vegetables. I mean, you can use any type of meat in the stuffing. You can use chicken, pork, lamb, mix it with breadcrumbs or rice, and you can stuff any type of vegetable. And these onions are looking great and smelling great. Now I'm going to add 2 tins of chopped tomatoes. Let's give that a stir. And then I'm going to add some tomato paste. I'm using about 1/2 cup here. This is going to give it a really lovely, rich, luscious flavour. One more stir and we're ready to lay those zucchinis down. And that is looking perfect. Right, now we're just going to put these little zucchinis on this lovely bed of tomato sauce. If I was a zucchini, I'd be very happy about this. And the lucky last, and then we add 2 cups of water and a big, generous slog of pomegranate molasses. And this is going to give it tang and zing, and we'll make it totally delicious. Oh, not a trick, use a plate. This will make them sit nicely down in the liquid, like so. That's done. We just pop on the lid. These are going to take about 40 to 45 minutes to cook until tender, and I'm really looking forward to tasting Toufic's stuffed zucchinis.